Hey, Joe here. I'm the custodian at ignitiondiecast.com, but this channel is mostly a video diary of my personal collecting, hijinks, successes, failures. Walk with me now as I open and talk about cars, trucks, and sometimes even action figures. I usually interject some sassy Gen X commentary about the hobby, tales from the toy aisle, and society itself. So be sure to like, subscribe, share, and definitely comment. Your opinion matters. Yeah, what are you finding over there? We found some super treasure hunts, a couple of the hotter main lines, a few premiums. Yeah, what are you finding? Yeah, okay. Well, grab all that. Me back at the base. We got Chad over on the east side. He's buying up whatever he finds. Nobody's gonna find shit in this town while the scalper cartel's on the case. Serious. Yep. Nobody wins at toys like we do. We are the winners. We're the toy winners. The Scalpy Cartel. We cover the town as a squad and nobody finds shit but us. We're winning. Did I mention? Yeah. Yep. We're winning. All right. All right. See you back at the base. Just kidding, but that's what I imagine it to be like, because I was literally in a store once and there was some D-bag on a phone talking about what he was seeing on the pegs, and there was some guy at another store, and you can't win. These fucking desperados, these meth heads, these energy drink drunkies, they want the profits, man. They need that money bad. And apparently, I mean, if you spend much time on social media, there's people making like 300 grand a year flipping toys. It's like a real business. It's capitalism, man. And if you say shit about it, you're a crybaby, Anyway, happy Thursday. It's another day. I actually found some stuff yesterday, but it was all damaged. I don't think the cartel or Kevin or whoever is like really desperate for these dollars that you can flip this stuff for. Wanted it. Like this, for instance. I think this is like the most hoarded car in the United States, if not the world, right now. And like I find Ferraris and Formula One cars more often than I find this. Like I found exactly 2 of these since they apparently hit stores about a month ago. The M case. Well, I think there were a couple in the L case, and then there's 2 per case in the M case. But yeah, these are in high demand and scalpelicious. But I think this one was left behind because there's some weird slice. Like the bubbles actually, somebody messed this up. Could be a factory error, I'm not sure. The car seems fine though. And the first one I found went to me in my Porsche shelf, so the archive needs one of these, so I'm gonna open that one up. Pink. It's a pink GT3. And yeah, you're probably not gonna be seeing this. I'm wondering legitimately if this is gonna be like scarce forever, like if the gleaners are going to be buying these up forever like they do the Godzilla Skyline and other like perpetually hot cars, because there's some cars that never really cool off. They like stay hot forever and you can never find them. I found 2 Bullards and all the cars were in this shape, so I think that's why I found them, because the profiteers see the flaw and like, I can't sell that, so there's no point in buying it. But I already split it. What is this anyway? This is a, hold on, gotta get my grumpy old man glasses on. It's a 2008 Mercedes-Benz CLK 63 AMG Black Series. I've never actually heard of the Black Series in terms of cars. I've heard of it in terms of like action figures, but works for one industry, why not, But it's a premium Mercedes, so had to have it. Nice coupe. It's a CLK 63. I dig it. And I'm going to keep it. I actually found like a whole bunch of these bent cards that nobody wanted because they're bent. And I considered buying it at first. I'm like, I could use that for trade fodder. But honestly, people are so fickle. Like, I think a lot of people who collect boulevards want them in the cards. And even like buying some more. Like they had the white Maserati, I think. And a couple more of these Toyotas. A couple more of these. Seems like there was something else there, but I didn't buy them because I just don't want to fall into that mindset. I think I'm sort of on this journey towards just being a private collector that does some trading. Retailing diecast is kind of idiotic because the manufacturers don't want your help, and the market, like the collector market, is so cutthroat. It's ridiculous. There's never anything in the stores. Day after day I hit stores and it's just like nothing. So once again, I am considering quitting the whole madness. Like I showed you, this one was actually not on a bad card. I think they missed this one. Some of the other ones were bent accordion, like that one, but this one was not. And this is a 2024 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. And it's funny that I bought this. I'm a Tacoma driver, but I drive a 3rd gen Tacoma with full-blown gasoline V6 in it. I think I said yesterday, I'm waiting to see what the reviews on the engines in these new Tacomas and the new Land Cruisers are, because they are 4-cylinder, a truck with a 4-cylinder engine. I mean, Jesus, unless you're like a courier, I don't see what use that is to you. But it's turbocharged and it also has a hybrid. So apparently it's like 360 horsepower or something like that, and a bunch of torque. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just a dinosaur and that's the future of off-road vehicles. But I don't know. Since no one needs to go off-roading, I don't feel like the vehicles should be practical. I think they should be at least V6, if not 8-cylinder beasts. But most of the people who buy these are just going to go back and forth to Target and get their frozen dinners anyway. But it's a cool one. I collect Toyotas, so I had to have it. Even though I'm not endorsing this generation of Tacoma in any way. And then in like less glamorous aspects, I found this Amaru in the second color, yellow. The first one was like fluorescent orange. And I don't collect these. This is for the master set. Yellow. It's not a bad car. I mean, it's got kid appeal. Metal base, plastic body. It is sort of, I think this is in the, yeah, this is in the Safari mode sub-series. So it's supposed to be like sort of a off-road rally type vehicle. And as I said before, it's an homage to a Aboriginal group in Brazil, I think. I don't remember, but Google it. It's kind of interesting. And a Mad Fast. Don't collect them. The long maroon one. There was a treasure hunt of this like in 2023, I think. And again, it's not a terrible car. I just don't really, I mean, you can't collect everything, and this is something that I don't collect. But that's a really nice paint job, nice finish on this Mad Fast. So if you do collect these, you're probably pretty excited about these if you don't have one already. Very, very nice example. And lastly, Matchbox. I know Matchbox are like trash, but this is a Mercedes and it's a full electric. It's a 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQ8. Mercedes and Volkswagen are giving their cars such weird names. But it's a full electric SUV, and it's in white. I mean, you'll probably see one of these at Target before very long. As soon as everybody's lease wears out and they renew and get the latest Sport Egg in white. But I'm a Mercedes guy, so even though it's my right to bitch, perhaps this is what people will be driving in the 2040s. Who knows? All electric. Will completely arrest climate change. It's not too late. Buy expensive cars. Keep recycling. But that's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Freestyle. I don't have anything to rant about. I guess here's my 2 cents for the day. Aside despising hoarder, scalper, reseller types, I noticed that there's a bit of shame in this hobby, and it's funny. Like, I'm beyond shame. I don't care about anything at this point in my life. I've done all the grown-up things and been there, and it's my time to play with toys and collect toys. But often, and this happened just yesterday, I'll arrive at like a section, like a Hot Wheels section or something, and I'll arrive at the same time as someone who's like maybe in their 30s. It happens a lot with people in their 30s. And they're like, oh, I wasn't looking at toys. They're like completely embarrassed that they were going to look through the Hot Wheels cars. Like, they're not fully at peace with it. And I show up and they show up and they just like back down or pretend that that's not even, they were just walking by. They weren't even looking at the stuff. And I know they were, because I can tell where they were heading. So there's this weird like shame aspect, which I don't understand, because like I said, I'm shameless. And another thing is I've told you how much I hate shippers, because you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, nothing in that hole, and then you put them all back in. Or some people like have this technique where they lay them flat. You can always tell when a collector's been at a shipper because it's completely in disarray. But in general, I don't like them. What I really don't like is when they put them on the floor and you have to like get down on your knees and practically like sit down on the floor to go through it. It's like, I know this is just my imagination, but it seems like somebody wants the adult collector to be humiliated. Like, it just feels so humiliating and degrading to be like on your floor pawing through this shipper. And they do it, especially at grocery stores. They don't like, they put them literally on the floor, and you're like down there where the bottom holes of the shipper are like an inch from the floor. And you're like, oh, where are the hot main lines? And anyway, if it humiliates like the scalper type, who are also probably shameless, I guess that's a positive. So anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to have maybe even a 4th cup of coffee today. I don't know. Feeling kind of edgy today. So talk to you tomorrow. And remember, try to keep it fun. I know it's not fun, but try to keep it fun. It's a blood sport. Bye-bye.